morning. Been pottering around the pond the last few days, just getting ready for the pond season to start. Had a few fish out to have a look at them, and I can show you some of those. They've done well over winter actually. I did some scrapes. I've got flukes. I've always got flukes. So I'm going to do a fluke pea treatment. A week or so ago I had bad blanket weeds. First time I've ever had blanket weed as an issue. So I used some clover leaf and that seems to have cleared up well. I'll just show you a view of the pond. Yeah, so the blanket weed seems to have cleared up now. Normally I've had a bit before, but the RDF normally handles it, and the UV sort of puts pay to most of it, but there was quite a reasonable amount of growth on the pond, and I thought it was going to start causing me issues if I didn't nip it in the bud. The flukes is irritating, but hopefully a couple of treatments of fluke pea will knock that on the head as well, so that's what we're doing today. Just done a bit of a water change, purged the bottom drain, stropped the water out a bit, and I'm just topping up now, because obviously once I put my fluke pea treatment in I can't do much with the water for 3 days. So I've done some water tests just to make sure I'm okay from that regard, and I'm just doing a bit of a water change, and then we'll be ready to put the treatment in. Also this week I've moved the little deck pond, the cube, over next to the pond. I sort of tidied it up a bit and made a bit of a DIY bocce multi-bay filter thing for it. So I'm going to have some sponges in here, and the water will come in here and then go through. It's just some rings, ceramic rings I've got, and then into a moving bed. I'm just waiting for the silicone to finally dry before I can fill it all up. But I'm going to use this as a bit of a holding tank and quarantine. Quarantine facility. It's been a lovely day, lovely couple of days, but it's just gone cold again. The fish are been feeding. Temperatures got up to about 11.5, but now it's starting to go cold. So I've actually turned the heater on, the 3 kilowatt inline heater. I don't really want the temperature going back down again. They don't like that very much, so I'm just going to keep it at what we got to at 11.5. But they're definitely happier since A, the temperature's come up and they've been eating a bit, and B, since I've put the fluke treatment in, they seem a lot happier. So here's hoping we can get rid of them. Here we are about to do the draw for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And thank you to everyone who subscribed recently. We've just crossed the 1,000 mark now, and I still think it's incredible. Early on, I would spend a lot of time joking that, you know, not long to the 1,000 when I had like 100, and I wasn't ever actually expecting to get here. So this is quite something. But anyway, enough rambling. So I'm on a comment picker website here. Hopefully you can see that. I've just entered the video, removed the duplicates. I've never done this before, but I think I probably just need to press this button here. It's going through all the different comments on the video, and there is the winner, A&C Koi Fish. Congratulations. If you let me know your address, I will post the prize off to you. Well done.